So basically, this is my follow-up video to the Tumblr beauty challenge that I did. I felt like I just rambled and rambled and rambled about girls having, you know, self-confidence and not letting people get them down, and you shouldn't. I mean, no one can dictate who you are but you, and people can call you fat and people can call you ugly, but in the end it's you who gets to dictate what you want to be called and what you want to be known by. And just because someone calls you something terrible, and I know it hurts a lot when it first happens, but you can't let it define you, because the people that do that, they've let who they are define them, and it's not good. So this is me really nervously showing you who I am physically, emotionally, and I'm gonna update a video every day for the next week of my turmoil. So I'm gonna, you know, every day come home and do a video, and you don't have to watch because this isn't for you, this is more for me. And this is for the girls that feel like they're defined by what people call them, because you're not. You are beautiful in every way. So basically I'm in my bathroom right now, and it's a really small video, but because it's on my phone, I wanted to show you who I am. So this is me with clothes on. As you can see, I'm a thick girl. I don't really have a lot of curve. I mean, it's there, but it's not really there. I mean, really. But I still dress nicely. I'm wearing pajama pants right now, but I don't let my size stop me from doing the things that I want to do and dressing the way that I want to dress. So, but this is me with clothes on, and then this is, I don't want to show up here, but this is me. This is basically me, and I'm not afraid to admit it. This is who I am, and it's crappy, but I am beautiful. No matter if I have this or if I was washboard abs, I am beautiful. And I want everyone to know that, because this doesn't define who I am. This doesn't tell you that I'm a terrible person because I'm fat. This doesn't tell you that I can't be loved because I'm fat. This doesn't tell you anything about me. This is what you see, not what you... I mean, if you define who I am by what you see, if you define me by this, if you define me by what I can grab on my stomach, then you aren't a proper person and you aren't humane, because nothing and no one can tell me who I am but me. And this is me. It's unfortunate and it's not really anything that I want, but it's me, and I accept me for who I am. That doesn't mean that I don't want to change. It doesn't mean that I don't want to lose all of this, but it's who I am, and that's it. And no one is going to change that but me. And the bullying only gets worse if you let it. It only gets worse if you show the people that bully you that they get to you. And it's a terrible thing. And people commit suicide, and I don't think that anyone really realizes how drastic this is. People commit suicide over this because people go out and bully them about this. It's skin, it's fat, it isn't who I am. It doesn't tell anyone that I'm a bad person. It doesn't tell anyone anything about me apart from the fact that I have fat. That's it. And it can't define me. As much as I used to think it did, as much as I used to think that being fat defined who I was, it doesn't. And you can't let it define you. And I know I'm rambling and I know I'm getting angry, but I want every person out there to know that this here, and yeah, I have back fat. I do. I have it. It sucks. I have it though, and I live with it every day. And I don't let what people say about it get to me anymore, because they're wrong. They're all wrong. And the teasing think that people that tease understand how drastically it really affects someone's life. In 2010, I had depression and I tried to commit suicide, and it was a really hard time for me personally. And half of the reason that happened was because of the bullying that I was going through. Because every day I was being subjected to someone telling me that I looked fat, that I was fat, that someone should throw a harpoon at me, someone should put Shamu back in the ocean. These things that people were telling me, they actually really affected me. And they affect every single person that you tell them to. So if you're the person bullying, you need to stop. Because if you were in our shoes, if you were in the shoes of the person being bullied, you wouldn't find it so entertaining anymore. It really ruins people's lives. But it doesn't matter, because bullying happens to everyone, no matter who you are, or what you look like, or what you sound like, or where you're from. It happens to everyone. And what you've got to do is you've got to be able to stand up at the end of the day and say, look, I had a bad day. People bullied me. People subjected me to something that I didn't want to be subjected to. But in the end, that isn't who I am. And that won't define me. And neither will this. It's in here and in here that makes you who you are. This, all of this, I have so much of it. It's not funny. It's all here. I have it. It's unfortunate and it happens, but I have it. And it isn't who I am. And I have enough friends now to prove that being fat, or being a different race, or being gay or lesbian, it doesn't make you who you are. You make you who you are. And I don't want anyone anymore to have to define themselves or feel like they have to define themselves by what other people tell them, what other people call them. Fat is a state of being. Fat is an fat is an exterior issue. It's not an interior issue. What's on the inside is what should always matter and what should only matter. This, it'll go eventually if you try hard enough. You'll get rid of it. I just want everyone right now. And if I get hate for this, that's okay. Because then that tells me that my video has worked, because people are now starting to doubt themselves and have to bully me because they are. So please just don't let what other people say define who you are. Let you define who you are. Because in the end, every single person on this planet is beautiful. And I choose to see that in everyone, no matter who you are. You are beautiful. You are loved. People do love you. You can be whatever you want to be, regardless of what you look like. And I just wish that people would understand that. So please, for the sake of everyone, and for the sake of yourselves, don't bully and don't be bullied. Don't let yourself be bullied by these people that bullied me and bullied everyone and bullied people into dying. And if you feel like you want to die, if you feel like dying is the only option to get out of it, it's not. And I want to be here personally for anyone that feels that way. If you ever feel that way, I'm always online, either on Facebook or on Tumblr or on Twitter. I'm always online. And please talk to me. I will help you as best as I can. But please don't let the people that do this win. Because if they win, they won't stop. You need to let them know that what they're doing doesn't gain anything, doesn't give them anything, and it doesn't give them satisfaction. You need to get your own satisfaction. So please, just accept yourself, because you are beautiful. Regardless of all of this, you're beautiful. And I love every single person on this earth, and I think that they're all beautiful. So please, before you go and do something drastic, think about it really hard. Because do you really want to let the people that drove you to it win? Because I sure as hell didn't, and I'm still here because of it.